What do our consumers and retailers think about Vivo? The answers I got were, Vivo is an aggressive player. Vivo builds good quality products, specializes in camera, and is very, very aggressive in marketing. This, my friends, is the proverbial tip of the iceberg. There is so much more to Vivo the brand and Vivo the organization. And I would like to take today's opportunity to share with you a few of those missing pieces. We at Vivo take great pride in empowering our consumers by creating products which are not just cutting edge in technology, but are also extremely user-friendly. The fact that Vivo today is one of the leading smartphone brands in the country with a market share of 18%, seizing the length and breadth of the country with a retail footprint of more than 80,000 stores, is a testimony of the love and acceptance of Vivo brand by the Indian consumers. It is even more heartening to see that our brand scores are constantly seeing an upswing. Our awareness levels are at an all-time high of 96%, and our consideration score is the second highest in the category at 40%. On delving deeper, we keep continuing and investing at the ground level in the India growth story. Therefore, our commitment to India is strong, steadfast, and long-term. We were the first company amongst all the Chinese manufacturers to set up its own manufacturing plant here. Our manufacturing facility at Greater Noida adheres to the highest quality and environmental standards. We are happy to share that we are strongly supporting the Make in India campaign of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. And through our factory, we are able to give employment to thousands of people. Within 2 years, we are already selling and producing more than 1 million units a month. That, my dear friends, for a young player like us, is no mean feat. And this hasn't happened by chance. We at Vivo invest heavily in one of our most prized assets, our people, our brand evangelists, who are spread across India at thousands of stores. We call them Vivo brand ambassadors. Besides providing basic product and sales training, we also invest heavily in their behavioral and soft skills training. Higher incentive slabs and reward programs like visit to the China headquarters are just a few steps towards encouraging them and boosting their confidence. Here is a quick video for you featuring Ghulam Farid. Farid is a Vivo VBA for little more than 2 years and is based in Ahmedabad.
Make middle class family say.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Farid? Farid, there is indeed a lot to learn from you. Vivo, जी ले अपने अरमानों को. That's our message to the entire Vivo VBA family, which is now standing at a staggering number of more than 50,000. All of them committed to make the lives of young India smarter and better. As a new entrant in the Indian market, we have been aspiring to get maximum eyeballs and generating meaningful conversations around the Vivo brand through a formidable marketing mix comprising television, print, out of home, inside and outside retail stores, and digital media. Some say Vivo has redefined the marketing landscape of India. For us, we have just better understood the Indian consumers' two biggest passion points, sports and Bollywood, and have proactively participated in celebrating the joy which these two passions bring to the lives of millions of Indians. A 5-year ownership of one of the biggest cricket properties, the IPL. A 5-year sponsorship deal of Pro Kabaddi League, strong association with movie awards like SIMA, and above all, official smartphone sponsorship of the greatest spectacle of the world's most popular game, the FIFA World Cup 2018 and 2022. Thank you. These are some of the strong, consistent steps we are taking in creating a long-lasting imprint for the Vivo brand. In addition to sponsorships, we chose Ranveer Singh as a brand ambassador because he perfectly epitomizes Vivo values of pushing boundaries and striving for greatness. Ranveer's popularity amongst the youth is enviable, and his performances are par excellence. All this accompanied with a guiding philosophy of pushing the existing boundaries and exploring beyond, fuels our passion and inspires us to keep delivering nothing but the best. For our customers, this translates into our promise to provide path-breaking products and superior services. We were the first brand to offer 20-megapixel moonlight camera to fulfill the unmet selfie needs of our consumers. A recent example of staying true to this promise of innovation is our latest innovation of the under-display fingerprint scanning solution. We are very happy to share that this innovation has been received extremely well by the tech community world over. And for our consumers, they just can't wait to get their hands on this latest innovation from Vivo. At Vivo, we have always kept our consumers at the core of all our innovations. Our clear focus on camera and music is an outcome of our multiple conversations with a large number of consumers, all of them maintaining a uniform need of expressing themselves better with clear and natural pictures and entertaining themselves with crystal clear sound. And that became a basis for our R&D teams to create a new lineup of products, flaunting the best of photography and music experience. Our research has clearly focused on unearthing what differentiates the good from the great, so that we can deliver on our promise of providing the best camera performance. My colleague Danish will be covering this in great detail in the product presentation part. We are confident that with a long-term vision for India, strong R&D focus to deliver customer-centric innovations, constant training and development of our VBAs, aggressive marketing push, and constant support of our channel partners, Vivo will be an even stronger force to reckon with in times to come. That, my friends, was a sneak peek into our small yet rapidly growing world of Vivo. Hope you enjoy the launch and love the product as much as we do. Thank you once again for coming and gracing the occasion. Love India, love Vivo.
Good afternoon. It's great to see you all here in Mumbai again. And I warmly welcome you all in this beautiful celebration of V7 Plus. Because not just the launching of a great device, but also a beginning of a new era of smartphones. So before going into more details about the V7 Plus, let's see the trend of the smartphone industry in the screen sizes which we have experienced. Well, we started from 3.5, 5, even bigger than that 5.5. But why the trend is increasing? Because there is a demand of richer experience. And in today's world, where we have a lot of rich content to experience with the big screen devices, this demand is rapidly increasing. So what are the main reasons why people are switching to a big screen device? Well, there are the reasons like videos, a lot of gaming content, and the most important one, that is the social networking sites. With more screen, you get more screen to get less scrolling, and ultimately, you get a richer experience which enhances your viewing experience. But having a big screen doesn't satisfy your need of handling it comfortably. That is the main reason why people prefer a 5.5-inch smartphone. which is comfortable to use and have big enough screen to viewing experiences. But if the device goes bigger than 5.5, well, it's a big challenge to hold these devices. And therefore, with V7 Plus, we are proud to announce our full view display technology. So with all new full view display, you get an edge-to-edge screen and you get a comfortable holding experience. Talking more about full view display, well, it has a 5.99-inch screen size, 18:9 aspect ratio, and super and narrow bezels. Talking about the bezels in detail, where the side bezels are just limited to 2.15 mm, which is almost 32% less as compared to a normal 5.5-inch smartphone. Moving over to the bezel width at the top, which is almost 47% less, while at the bottom, it is almost 44% less as compared to a normal 5.5-inch smartphone. But while designing this full view display, there was a big challenge for us. That is to adjust all those components inside the display. Well, with strong R&D and a strong dedication, we are able to provide you a screen-to-body ratio of 84.4%, which is a big achievement for us. Along with this, talking about the aspect ratios, which we used to follow traditionally, that was 16:9, with all new 18:9 aspect ratio, which is the latest one, we are able to provide you more screen, means more multitasking, and you get a screen increment of about 12.5% more, which is big enough to do a lot of multitasking. So to summarize the full view display for you, well, it's a 5.99-inch screen size, 2.15 mm bezel width, 84.4% screen to body ratio, and 12.4% more screen. Now talking about the design, because we all want to have beautiful smartphone to look at and comfortable to hold. So with full view display, you get a perfect grip and a comfortable experience. So here we have the design. Well, it's a unibody design device with all curved edges. These curved edges provide a comfortable grip in your hand. And also, at the back, it has dual U-type silver linings, which make it more premium and elegant. So with V7 Plus, you get a perfect masterpiece, which everyone wants to have. And now, let's have a small video to see how V7 Plus is beautiful. The colors, well, it will be available in two new exciting colors, the matte black and a dedicated customized color for Indian market, that is the champagne gold. So you can try any of this phone with any of these colors. Moving over to our regular discussions, whenever we meet our different friends or whenever we have group chat, we usually talk about our smartphones. And in smartphone, the most important thing is your camera. So you want to capture everything, whatever you are seeing these days, and you want all those pictures to be the perfect one. But that is only possible when you have an excellent camera, because we want all our captured picture to be as natural as you are seeing with your natural eye. Therefore, to get more understanding about the basic requirement of these images, we did almost more than 50K of face-to-face interactions, and we analyzed more than 500K of pictures. And through our internal research, we found out that around 92% people, they gave their first preference to the clarity in image, followed by the natural effect with 76% and face beauty 72%. So now, let's study the clarity in detail. Well, clarity is the utmost requirement for a perfect picture. And this time, the clarity goes better with a 24 megapixel of moonlight selfie camera. So, and it's the world first one to have 24 megapixel moonlight selfie camera. I think it's a big achievement for us. Along with 24 megapixel high resolution, it has a 1.2.78-inch image sensor, which has been dedicatedly customized for Vivo, and a f by 2.0 camera aperture, which allows more light to enter into it. So here I have one example with me to show you the clarity. These days, we all check the clarity by zooming in a particular picture. This picture has already been zoomed in up to 4x. You can see the details captured by the V7 Plus. It's all clear, crystal clear. And even if you want to check the clarity at any other section of this image, you can do the same as well. Clarity is uniform. So with 24 megapixel of crystal clear camera, you get a clearer selfie. Along with clarity, we need the natural effects. And clarity plays an important role in capturing all those natural effects which you are seeing with your natural eyes. So therefore, we understand this clarity together with the natural effects. So there are two important parameters in capturing all the natural effect. First is your brightness level, and second is your color temperature. Both these parameters varies according to different situations, different instances. For example, if you are out during a daytime, there are different lighting conditions as compared to inside for a camera as well. So we did our research in that as well. We collected the top 80 scenarios in which usually people take their selfies. And out of those 80 scenarios, we collected the common scenarios in which you want to capture your selfies. And later, we analyzed each one of the selfie through in-depth analysis and adjusted the natural effects of our camera. And here we get the optimized results of the V7 Plus. Both these images are of the same situation. Left is captured by a normal camera, while right one is captured by the V7 Plus. You can see the details captured by it and the effects, the natural effect in the daytime, which has been taken by the V7 Plus. So there is a dramatic difference between these images either in the daytime or in the nighttime. Even if you see the fireworks during the nighttime, you can capture that as well with all the natural effects. So clarity and natural effects are the two major preferences for a normal consumer. And the third one is the face beauty. Because we all want to look bright, beautiful in every picture we capture. And we want to share all those pictures on social networking sites too. Well, we have Face Beauty 7.0, but 7 doesn't mean that it's just the upgraded version. Well, we have the two major advancements in Face Beauty 7.0 as compared to earlier one. Now it works on the required area only, not working on your complete face. So the two advancements which I was talking about, the first one is the protecting details. It captures your faces and study the structure of your face and try not to put your structure beyond the limit, and it improves the smoothness of your screen based on its special algorithm. 24 megapixel front camera with moonlight glow, 4 GB of high-speed RAM, 64 GB of internal storage, fingerprint sensor, FunTouch OS 3.2, and the Hi-Fi AK4376A music chipset. And also, it is integrated with a powerful octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon SDM450. To share more details on Snapdragon SDM450 and our association with Qualcomm, I would like to invite Mr. Larry Paulson, President Qualcomm India.
And congratulate the entire Vivo family and the specific V7 Plus inventors at Vivo for putting together such a powerful product. And this is just a continuing journey between Qualcomm and Vivo as we share a lot of activities together in Southeast Asia, China, and of course, the significant activities that we do together here in India. I want to just stop for a second and just, what is our role? What is the role of Qualcomm in all of this? You're seeing a tremendous amount of innovative technology in place, in use. So I think if you pause for a second, the evolve of the smartphone has essentially become a lifeline. We are seeing a lot of joy, and we are seeing a lot of interesting activity, but it's very much a lifeline. It's typically the first thing that we pick up in the morning, or nearly one of the first things we pick up in the morning, and the last thing that we put down in the evening. And any idle time during the day or any work time, you'll typically see this going on at every bus stop, train stop, airport, traffic place, etc. And so from that perspective, everything that you saw that was growing and evolving makes its way back to a challenge to us. We are, in simple terms, the under the hood company, right? So a beautiful sports car, correctly designed, without a good engine underneath it or a good performance, it does not meet its needs. A hardworking truck without the proper performance behind it will not meet its needs. So companies, partners such as Vivo push us and push us and push us to be able to enable more. And of course, we as a company thrive and make our living on performance. If you think about all of this activity, we live in a world of more. We want more. Just look at this. Think about 2 years ago, a Vivo V3 or V5 launch. Now look at this. And we just want more. It's very natural.
Into Vivo. I hope you're all as excited as I am to capture my next clear shot. And at the moment with the revolutionary Vivo V7 Plus with 24 megapixel HD selfie camera with a full view display. Now brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. May I please call upon stage Mr. Ken Cheng, CEO Vivo India. Thank you so much, sir. And also, ladies and gentlemen, may I please invite our very own brand ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Ranveer Singh. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the brand ambassador himself.
Vivo camera and music. So where's the music? Play the song, yeah. I just want to meet everybody. So कुछ background music होना चाहिए है कि नहीं? गाना बजा full volume पे. Good afternoon, everybody. How are we feeling? I'm damn excited. Are you excited? I'm damn excited. Badi gathering, bada launch, bada stage, badi company, bada phone.
I'm sure you're enjoying your experience.
Or badi khoobsurat Krish Kotak.
Krish Kotak. Okay, tell me about your Vivo experience. How does it feel to be the brand ambassador of this wonderful brand? 24 megapixels, so you can go up close and personal.
And how?
And how?
Make sure you don't have any blemishes on your face because everything will be caught down. 24 megapixels. I mean, how many megapixels do you need for a front camera? 24 is like out of the park. It's a revolution in design and technology, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Vivo. जोगी जी, नमस्कार. काफी सीरियस है लोग आज. है ना?
No, they're excited to see you. They're gobsmacked. They're happy
Look,
to see
I'm
you.
excited to see people. I've been shooting a film and I'm coming out in public after a really long time, so it's really great to see you all. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon to you all.
Woo!
See, that's more like it.
Shall we show them the TVC?
Already?
Or you want to? Oh, you can continue talking.
I wrote a speech and everything. You don't want me
Okay,
to...
no, we do want to hear your speech. We want to hear your speech.
You really want to hear my
No,
speech?
we want to hear your speech.
I mean, I can skip it.
No,
We've
no,
already said how great 24 megapixels are for the selfie camera. So, we were supposed to unbox the phone. Yes, absolutely. He's holding it back. Right, so needless to say, guys, I'm thrilled to be here. Really, really thrilled to be here. First of all, I'm coming out in public after really long, but I'm coming out for Vivo, this big launch, the Vivo V7 Plus, an absolutely stellar, I would say it's an achievement in design and technology, honestly. You know, and nowadays when like the social media generation, right? Lots of faces in the crowd, I can see they can't wrap their head around how big this whole social media beast has become. But it is the way the world is. Instagram, all these social media, Snapchat and everything. So in this sort of day and age, the selfie has really become a very big thing. I take selfies. I take selfies of myself. I take selfies with people. I average about 24 selfies a day. Sometimes it goes to 50, 100. There are days like this where I can probably take hundreds of selfies. So I am an authority on selfies. I can say that safely. Can we get a selfie later?
We can get a selfie.
You know what I love about taking selfies with pretty chicks?
What?
Is the proximity. But yeah, this phone is revolutionary because it's got, like I'm saying it again, for lack of, just being repetitive. But my God, I have never heard of 24 megapixels in a front camera, and this phone has it. So the clearest selfie, God knows you are taking the best selfies of all time on the Vivo V7 Plus, and there's no doubt about it. Sleek, sexy, packed with features, features on features on features. You'll know when you get your hands on it. I know some of you can't wait. Some of you like really hardcore tech people are like, I need to check this phone out, and you should. It's an absolutely banging phone. So yeah, I think so much has been said about the phone. So I think we should show them this beautiful piece of technology. one is mine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ranveer. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Now you are in China, you're very popular. Okay, see you. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. We're going to show the TVC before you leave. The TVC for Vivo. It's the moment.
Hey, what do you know? I starred in a TVC for Vivo. Do you want to see it? It's superb. I love it. I've already seen the edit. Approved it as well. Hey, you're good.
Let's take a look, ladies
Should we check
and
it out?
gentlemen.
I'm dying to see it. Where's it going to play, Krish?
Very good.
That was definitely worth the wait. Fabulous.
I hope you like it, because whether you like it or not, it's going to play everywhere all the time. Such are Vivo's media spends, as we all know, and I'm very, very proud of that. Jogi ji, where's Jogi ji? Jogi ji kahan hai? The man in charge of Vivo's media spends. I have to say, I'm very, very happy with the ad. I'm actually thrilled about it. There is a wonderful director, Richard DeLacio, who flies down from America every time we want to make an ad together. And this one is absolutely superb. So thank you, Vivo. Thank you for making such a wonderful ad. Thank you for making me look good. And thank you for having me here today. And before we go, I want to take 2 more selfies, because I'm not done yet. I just want to make good use of the 24 megapixels. If you'll hold this mic for me, ma'am. Thanks. ये रीमिक्स क्यों बजा रहे हो आप लोग? बड़ा ही भद्दा रीमिक्स है. ओरिजिनल बजाओ. ओरिजिनल रणवीर आया, ओरिजिनल गाना बजना चाहिए, है कि नहीं?